Hello again. Well, I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and are now looking forward to the new year. Today I'm going to continue with my blow dryer swipes, blows, whatever you like to call them. And I've already put down my white base. I'm only using 2 colours today because I'm still practicing. I don't know how long it's going to take me to feel confident doing it, but I've got Prussian blue and I've got metallic rose, and I'm just going to do a circular pattern if possible on the canvas with these colours. Well, actually no, it's not a canvas, sorry, it's a piece of foam board, and just see what sort of a picture I can make with that. My happy little hairdryer time. Let's see what I can do with this. I might actually stop the hairdryer now and do a little bit of tilting. I have stuck my piece of foam board down again to my cooling rack with some poster putty underneath to stop it from moving around. Before I start tilting though, I will get my gloves on. I bought a box of gloves recently. They were cheap, granted, $10 a box of 100. For New Zealand prices that's really good, but they're slightly tight on me, so it takes me a little while to get comfortable in them. Okay, so now I will tilt. I might just blow this edge out slightly more before I tilt it. Oh, just loving those colours. Just loving them. I'll turn that around a little. Just those 2 colours have merged to make so many different ones, with the much darker blue and then the pale blues, of course, the rose, and the almost lilac purple colours that are showing through as well, just with those 2. That it is just so pretty. I'll give it a torch now, I think, and see if there's any more silicone cells still to come through. Wow, that certainly changed it. Oh gosh, that's just so pretty. I just love it. I love the fact that most of those cells also are white with the coloured rims and patterns in between them. Some of them almost like the lacing that I love so much. And the darker cells here, which have taken over from the white, of course. So there's one last thing I want to do now before I finish, and that is just to do, I love the what I call the tendrils that come off some of them. So I'm going to actually turn it round this way, and I am going to just do some tendrils coming off the edge just to give it that more wispy, floaty feel. Okay, that's it. I have now finished my picture, and I am very, very happy with that. Even in the time I was just fiddling around with the floating, doing the tendrils, more cells have come through. I'll just give it another quick torch to make sure that it's settled. Got the last of the air bubbles out. I put 1 drop of silicone for each pot of the 2 pots of paint. I had 30 grams approximately of paint mix in those pots, so that 1 drop of silicone in each pot was more than enough. Okay, that's it. I'm going to leave that now to dry, and probably try another one of these, because it's just so great using 2 colours, especially 2 bold or vibrant colours. Okay, I've decided to use up the leftover little bits of paint just to see what I can do with them, actually, of the Prussian blue and the metallic rose. There's only dots of paint left. So I'm just going to use the hairdryer. I'm going to dot the paint onto my piece of foam board, which already has white on it, and I'm just going to dot it on. Like so, until I have got all the paint out of the cups. Okay, now I'm going to get my hairdryer and blow over it just as minimally as I can to see what I can come up with. Before I get the dryer though, I will add a little more white, that pillow of white around the edge. That's probably as minimalist as I get. There was, as I said earlier, silicone in both those paints, so there are some quite large cells there. I am going to give it a wee tilt, but only on that corner. Just take that corner over slightly. I hope I don't wreck the pattern. No. It's not worth trying to do that. It might be better if I just try blowing it with a straw. Okay, stop now, because otherwise I could keep doing this until I am not quite so happy with it. So I will give it a quick torch. I'm going to, and I mean quick, I'm going to try dot torching it, as I don't want too many more cells on it, but I do want to get rid of some of the air bubbles. As you can see, just dot torch and away come the bubbles, so the cells. No, I don't want any more cells like that. It's pretty just as it is. I'll might just see if I can take that down a little and take those cells off, as I really did not want them. That's better. I'm not going to torch it. I'm just going to bump it a couple of times. I find that tends to help the popping. If I find any other bubbles that I can't get rid of, I'll just grab my toothpick and pop them that way. But I'm just going to leave that now. Very happy with that. Love the colours, love the combination. That's it for me now. So once again, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.